Yo, yo, yo. Back with another stream here today on Kingdom Come Deliverance. I hope everyone has been enjoying my streams. Everybody hit that follow button on Twitch and on YouTube. And today I'll be continuing where I left off for my last save. Hope everyone enjoys this stream and let's get right into today's stream. I already did. You did? Pause, bro. They're gonna do what to me?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me. Take care now.
Good health to you. May the Lord watch over you.
Shut up, Chris.
Good afternoon. Take care. Yeah. Give me a minute.
What? Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in?
Come now, surely we can come to some kind.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble.
Then get lost. To good neighbours.
Here.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
The
No.
best of hell.
Take care now.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Farewell.
Good health to you, sir.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Farewell.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Take care now. Good day to you. What do you need?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
Gee.
I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody joker.
So that's what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rat-Eye that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
No one's interested in two good carpenters in Sasau.
No one.
And we looked everywhere.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
Well, I can ask around, but I'm not promising anything.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa, but who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Ratai and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? See you later.
All right.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Good luck to you. Here,
Satisfied?
hold me an ale.
Jesus Christ be praised.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
God be with you.
Here he is.
I'm at your
Found him.
service, Sir Knight.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true.
Some dude I was
I've
looking for
convinced my
in this
faithful
quest.
guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom.
Certainly.
Mind you,
I'll fetch it
he won't
right
let me
away.
visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Could we speak in private? I have some, issues.
One
with the
beer
monastery.
today.
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but we won't have privacy as long as Manfred here has his head permanently stuck up my arse. Get rid of him for me, please. Take care now.
What's that? What? Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in?
Here, just as you ordered.
You see that old man sitting at the table with the young lord? He said something about your mother. I think whore was the word he used.
What? He's not getting away with that! Oi, old
Here,
man,
just as you
what
ordered.
did you say about my mother?
Pardon me?
I said, what did you say about my dear old ma?
If she's as repulsive as you, I have no reason to speak of her at all. Now leave me alone before I put you in your place.
Put me in my place? I'd like to see you try. I gotta smash your face in, old man.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Yep, stream sniping.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Coming.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm
Got it
free to walk
right
around,
here.
but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even
As
my
you
saddle
wish.
and riding cloak under lock and key?
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
As you wish.
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
That's all then.
Good luck to you.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Surely we can come to some...
You looks like you can. Coming.
God be with you.
I'd like to speak to you about something.
My pleasure.
What's on your mind?
Chris.
Here, just as you ordered.
I hear you've got a writ signed by the abbot granting entry to the monastery.
Indeed I do. What of it?
I need it.
What good would it do you? You don't want to become a monk instead of him, do you?
Yes, I do actually. But I'll need that writ to do it.
Now that's funny. I've never heard such nonsense in my life. The boy must enter the monastery, and there's no way around it. If you want to become a monk as well, you'll have to earn your own place.
Hand over that writ of acceptance right now, or things will get ugly.
Pardon me? I wouldn't give you that writ even if you threatened to kill me. Honor and duty won't allow it.
Farewell.
Tonight, I shall...
There's still something I'd like...
What's on your mind?
Hey, as usual.
But he doesn't want to be a monk.
I know. Unfortunately, there's no other way. You see, he gave the Lord of Bukova an unwanted grandchild. He can count himself lucky he wasn't castrated straight away.
But normally you just need to pay some form of compensation for that sort of offence, don't you?
Yes, 1,000 groschen.
One beer for me.
But a boy would keep chasing after women, and who knows how it would all end. The monastery really is the safest place for him.
What if you let him run away?
The Lord of Bukova would have me whipped. Karl isn't slipping through my fingers.
Certainly, I'll fetch it right away.
What if I give you a few
Just as
shiny
you ordered.
groschen for that writ?
You dare question my honor? I'm a faithful servant of my lord. Fist up, scoundrel.
God be with you.
A tankard here.
Jesus, I see a knife.
I've got what you need.
You've got the writ, but what about the purse? I can't go anywhere without it.
Fine. I'll be back with the money.
May the Lord watch over you.
One ale over here, please.
This guy just tried to fight me in KCD, so I just knocked him out, took a shite that I needed for this quest, and now I'm heading over to where I need to go. It was a bar fight, though. It's pretty cool. Blood thought he was tough. Tommy Tough Knuckles.
Don't move a finger. Surrender. You've committed a violation. Under arrest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did Chris ever come back? So he left you the game by yourself? Damn. Yeah, he's not coming back. Suki could only wish. How was your morning so far, Suki? Another day, right? Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean. I got treated like garbage, like a fly, pretty much.
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law. Is that all you got? Fuck.
Yeah. In the future, when everything goes to hell, we'll just get an apartment. Then we'll get a house.
I'll slay you. Stop, hear me? Stop. I give up.
Take your hardware and get the hell out of my sight.
I understand. God be with you.
This guard just tried to arrest me, and I nearly killed him. He gave up. Which one? One you just sent? Oh, I will. I'll watch that. If it's 10 minutes, I'll watch it later.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
What of it? I'm here, aren't I?
Well, you're a bit bold, aren't you? Well, the brothers will soon knock that out of you. Well, we'll see. Can you read and write?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. May the Lord watch over you.
They're called teammates. They're supposed to help you.
Oh my God, no! Corpse! Christ almighty! Scared, help! Scared, someone's been killed! Over there! My God, there's a corpse!
My boy Suki getting the belt. Bruh, that game sucks. I hate it. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't move a finger. Surrender. You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
Oh, am I? Fuck off.
Ow!
Fucking!
Yep. Hope everyone is enjoying my stream. Hit that follow button on Twitch and on YouTube.
You blackguard. How dare you walk around in the dark without a torch? Maybe you'd like to explain yourself to the catch...
Good evening.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things. Horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the womenfolk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals. God be with you.
Look at you, lover boy.
Matthew and Fritz send their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai. It's overcrowded with refugees, and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly. To keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed. Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in the Dechko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will. Thanks. I'd like to know... That's all. About that evening.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me with the laundry. That storm would have carried it off to God knows where.
Oh, I think you thanked me enough. But next time we should take shelter somewhere else. That hayseed gets into places it shouldn't, and itches like mad.
Henry, you donkey. You really know how to sweet-talk a girl, don't you? And anyway, what do you mean by next time? Just what exactly do you have in mind for the two of us?
Well, we'll be together. Like a couple. And when the time comes, you'll take me as your husband, right?
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand, but...
Papa? Yes. He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him. Unless he saw a way to profit from it.
And I'd have a sack of flour for my dowry. But seriously, Henry, what kind of husband would you make? You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still see each other and be fond of each other.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
I feel quite hungry.
I've got something for you. I got them from Uncle Peshek. Just don't go poking them where you shouldn't.
They're lockpicks. They're not really intended for poking in your own locks.
True, but at least don't get caught. And if you do, you didn't get them from me.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
What do you take me for, Henry? Your personal chambermaid? I stitched something for you not long ago.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about scallops. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How did you get me away from scallops?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
What up, Suki?
When those cumins, they call them, when the cumins came, Zibishek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard. Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Ratay, and some of the Ratay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Ratay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the
Got
upper
some work
castle.
to do on KCD too,
Skalitz
brother.
folk have made camp in front of it.
Get to work.
How did you get away from those cumins?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone, and kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced. I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be. Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Suki. Get off Fortnite. I'm gonna file like a addiction claim under your name in the Fortnite servers. They're gonna like ban you. Get you banned out of goddamn everything. Banned out of life. Gonna ban you.
God be with you.
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, 2 survivors of Scallops, are looking for work.
And why should I take that?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
I'm from Scallops, and I know them both personally. They worked in the royal mines, and their master couldn't praise them highly enough.
In the Scallops mines? That's skillful work. I'll be glad to talk to them. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here. Farewell.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Alright, I gotta be easy. I can't let any guards see me or they're gonna try to arrest me. Gotta get to my friends, let them know that they're hired at this one town. And we moving on.
I'll be with you, Henry.
The miller in Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
The reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention. Goodbye. Hey, Henry.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Hey, twat face.
The monastery wants you to pay for treatment. That doesn't sound right.
Leave it be, Howell.
I won't. What happened?
We might have pummeled his face. But don't get involved, Henry. We'll settle it on our own.
Wait, who exactly did you pummel?
Well, he kept on bothering us and... in a nutshell, it was his fault and we're not going to talk about it anymore.
But couldn't there be a way to settle it? Maybe he'd let you off the...
There isn't.
All right, if you say so. I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention. See you later.
Don't move a finger! Bring it on!
Coppertele.
Is that
I'll gut you like a rabbit.
So happy I'm off tomorrow. Because I covered my coworker's shifts this weekend, so he covered last Wednesday and he's gonna do this Wednesday, so we can be even, I guess. No, I did overtime all week this week. No, my boss is hella cool, man. Not gonna lie. Hella chill. Laid back. Today was an interesting day at Valero. Almost had a slime out of Tweaker today. Yeah, cause this guy walks in, bro, and he's like starts like babbling, and and then well, this is a key thing you need to know. He was deaf, but he's babbling, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't know what you're saying. And then he starts getting like super aggressive, bro, and like yelling and like babbling, and then like doing like the motion like he's smoking, like he wants cigarettes. And then I'm like pointing at the price, and he's like getting mad at me, bro, and like looking at me like he wants to kill me. So I pick up a stick, like one of the sticks that we have there, and I have it there. I'm like pointing it at his face. I'm like, bro, like you better chill. Like you can't hear me, obviously. So I'm what? Oh yeah, so this guy's getting all aggressive, and I keep on trying to tell him that it's $14 for the cigarettes, and so he pulls out his money and then he like hands it to me, and I throw him the cigarettes, and then it takes him like a minute to like walk out because he's babbling and getting all mad and going all crazy, looking at me and stuff. I was just ready to. I was like, bro, if this guy does anything crazy, bro, I'm gonna whack him, bro, with the stick. He's getting way too close for a second, bro. I almost thought I felt hell uncomfortable, honestly, bro. Way too close for comfort, my friend.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Crazy how Chris just left us unannounced.
food.
Online gambling is back, Suki. They have a legal platform in California that is it's called Ace Bet, and it's pretty much like stake, but it's legal in California. Only platform that's legal, and it's an online casino. Has Plinko, has all that shit. I won $50 the other day. Cashed it out already. Why not? Oh, well, it was kind of a test, like, because I just downloaded it. I wanted to see if everything worked and was legit, so, yeah.
I have to eat something.
Don't worry, we'll hit that
My
big,
insides are
that big
shriveled
number
up with
soon.
hunger.
Max win, 200K. A nice little chunk of money, right? Look at the gambling mansion here soon. Streaming mansion. Friends mansion. Family mansion. Friends and family mansion. Streaming mansion. Gambling mansion. You feel me, Suki?
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
What of it? I'm here, aren't I?
Well, you're a bit bold, aren't you? Well, the brothers will soon knock that out of you. Well, we'll see. Can you read and write?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. May the Lord watch over you.
I feel quite hungry.
I'm gonna go make a sandwich real quick, Suki. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Gotta plug in my controller. On every game.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum
In loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione me.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. Salve Domine. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. Praise be our Lord Jesus. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers. Peace be with you, brother. Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuit. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Facts.
Someone's been creeping about the corridor at night. What am I saying? Creeping? It was stomping about like a bat.
Not that guy.
Peace be with you, brother.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings ought to be manual. Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed hours in sacred reading. To that end, we think that the times for each may be prescribed as follows. From Easter until the calends of October. When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. From the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers.
Brother, where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your life here is built.
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother, I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. This is your first warning. Don't do it again.
That is to say, he should show them all that is good.
Talk to me, brother.
By his deeds even more by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating...
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
Always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom...
Oh, nothing really, come to think of it.
From him more is required.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always traveling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many
Meta
more years
team.
of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Then we elect a new one.
Are there any candidates to be the new abbot?
Yes, there are. Brothers John and Nevlas. Cursed elections. Since the brothers began talking about them, there's only been strife in the monastery. On one side are brothers who would like to see John as abbot, on the other those who support Nevlas, and they seem to be capable of fighting about it forever.
Corrected with words. And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul.
Tell me about John.
John is a circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crosier from Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
I'd like to know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure, his faith firm, and his ideas rational. Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
Why does it matter so much who wins?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior brothers, and that some brothers are more concerned with their own comfort than with worshipping God. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned, and each side has its own candidate.
I thought politics weren't part of the monastic way of life.
You're right. But we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decisions can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humble, but kept silence even from good things. Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech, so much the more ought the punishment for sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted.
Talk to me, brother.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
And in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master.
Nice try, brother.
For that reason, if anything has been
You'll get up next time.
it should be asked with all the humility.
You just gotta play solos.
But as for coarse jests and idle words or words that move to laughter, these we condemn everywhere with a
Talk to me, brother.
You wouldn't happen to know about a brawl that happened here not long ago? Apparently it involved two carpenters who were being treated here, and they were fighting with a monk?
I really don't know.
Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed
Solo bolo.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
Is there anything I can do to help here?
I'm glad you asked. There's one thing, a silly thing really. I haven't thought to mention it to anyone before, but not long ago, a brother brought me a crumpled piece of parchment. He says he found it rolled up in a hole in the wall. The thing is, it was a page from Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
You wouldn't happen to know about a brawl that happened here not long ago? Apparently it involved two carpenters who were being treated here, and they were fighting with a monk?
I don't have a clue. The Rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on Humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without
delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, the glory of life everlasting, as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this
Greetings, brother.
very obedience
I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
Even though he fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to ask.
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice. Be with you.
What are you talking about? You clearly know something I don't.
I'm telling you, keep your eye on him. He's no monk. That's what my gut tells me. And my gut's never wrong. What are you going to do to that fellow once you find him?
Until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour.
That's not your concern.
Do what work has to be
You
done.
should talk to the Circators or the prior about it. Not act on your own.
Assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness.
Well, that's all.
Taken into consideration.
Thank you for your time, brother.
The rule of Saint
What troubles you?
You wouldn't happen to know about a brawl that happened here not long ago. Apparently it involved two carpenters who were being treated here. And they were fighting with a monk?
With a monk? Too bad I didn't see that.
Let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence, or if anyone may perhaps want to.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time...
They must have realised you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
Expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning. Do it again and you will be punished.
remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Silent, the well-disposed of those who could understand.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today it's your task to concoct 2 potions to aid digestion. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them. Praise be to Christ, brother. What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
What do you desire, Brother Gregor? Peace be with you, brother.
He's gone. Non-existent bullets.
What troubles you?
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices. What troubles you?
You wouldn't happen to know about a brawl that happened here not long ago. Apparently it involved two carpenters who were being treated here. And they were fighting with a monk?
With a monk? Too bad I didn't see that.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always travelling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many more years of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Then we elect a new one.
Are there ever any disagreements between the brothers?
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest quarrels right now are about the election of the new abbot. They can already see poor Peter in his grave.
Jordanite.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
The old abbot is practically on his deathbed. There are two candidates. Half the monastery wants John, the other half Nevillus, and there's no chance they'll come to an agreement. But you've probably already noticed the atmosphere around here.
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager, perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Jordanite, the game of sweats.
brother. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
I definitely was there. I did come a little late, so perhaps no one noticed me.
Brother, I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, this is your third warning. And do you know what that means? A day in solitary confinement.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
Wow. I just got put in solitary confinement. Input lag. Their mom buys them a $5,000 PC just for them to play Fortnite.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on.
Salve Domine.
Is someone there?
All right, I hope everyone enjoyed this stream here today on KCD. I'm going to take a little break here, and then I'll be back on later. Hope everyone enjoyed. Hit that follow button on Twitch and on YouTube, and I'll see you.